Today we are going to be doing this flower. And this is Kalisan Mirror Purple. We are going to need 20 5-inch balloons. For the 12-inch, you're going to need 11. And I know yesterday, you're welcome, I said no 260s, but we are using one 260 uninflated. We're going to pull the air out. That way we've got no air in here. And you're going to need a scrap piece of 260. You just need a very little piece. And now you're going to tie that into 3 knots. If you have a Lincoln balloon, you don't need to do what I'm doing. I'm creating a balloon raisin. So I'm going to take the balloon raisin and I'm going to put it inside a 12-inch balloon. And I'm going to make another flower after this, just in case. I know a lot of people come in late. So now we have it like this. You're going to take your 260 and wrap it around that raisin. Take the other end, wrap the opposite way, and then you're going to tie it. Tie it twice. So now you will have this. And we are going to inflate it to be 7 inches. Okay, so I have my sizer. We're going to size it to 7 inches. And I'm still going to use my hand pump to exercise my arm. I could use an electric inflator. Now I'm just going to size it. Hello, your first time here. Welcome. Now I'm going to tie it. And we'll end up with this. Now you're going to take that 260, pull it around. You want to tie it around your knot. And I'm going to tie it twice. So now we should have this. I'm going to take the other side and do the same thing. Wrap it around. You can tie it with that other 260. and tie it twice. So now we have this. We're going to put this to the side. And now we're going to inflate the 5-inch. And this is going to be a little bit more than 3 inches, but not 3.5 inches. It's just over 3 inches. We are going to make 10 pairs. Hello. We are going to be doing this one today. Okay, I've got all of those done. Now it's time to add on. So I have this one. We put the 260 on like this. Now you're going to take, and I find it's easiest to do it from the center. You're going to place that right on there. After you place it on, you can push it. Down so that you have it like this. Now we're going to keep adding. So I'm going to add 5 duplets onto the top, and then I'll add 5 onto the bottom half. Let's push this one down there. And when I push them, when I move them, I lift the 260. You want to use good quality. I would recommend Kalisan, Sempertex, Tuftex. Those 3 are pretty good quality. So we have this part, and now we're going to add on the other half. So again, we're going to just take it and pull it in. Hello from the Caribbean. Boy, do I wish I was there right now. You might want to just adjust them a little bit. And you will have this. So now for the 12-inch, and you could use an electric inflator. I have an arm injury, so I'm just doing a workout with my arm. We need it to be 5 inches. And sometimes your balloons, when they're 12 inches and you're trying to make them be 5 inches, wait a minute, let me do this first. I usually give it a squeeze like that. Because otherwise, you'll get like a little tip at the top. Now I'm going to make another one. So you are going to need 5 pairs total. Again, I'm going to squeeze it out. See how I have a funny shape? And I got the first one. Okay, we have the 5. Now we need to connect them. So these are going to go in between one of your duplets. And it'll sit just like this. Now you went over this duplet, so you're going to skip this duplet and go to the next. You're going to skip a duplet and go to the next. So again, you're going to skip a duplet and go to the next one. And you're going to skip a duplet and go to the next one. And you might have to do some adjusting. But once you have it all adjusted, and I'm going to show you, there is a little gap here. I'm going to take a glue dot and I'm just going to add it in between. And we have our flower. Much easier than yesterday. And now if you want to attach it to a pole or a balloon wall, a garland, then you just grab a 260, pull all the air out, and we're going to tie it into that uninflated 260 that's in here. So I'm just going to tie it onto that uninflated 260. Always tie twice. Okay. And then you're just going to take it to the other side and tie it in to the 260 on the other end. And you might need to adjust it a little bit, but that doesn't take much. And then this is how you would attach it to your stand. So let me slide this one down. We will put her right there. I love this green, which is mirror green. I have 21 5-inch Marigold, and I need 20. So none of you guys are going to pop on me, right? And I know yesterday somebody was asking about Mardi Gras colors. I don't think this is the right green, but we could do this green, purple, and gold. See how that is. We're going to need 10 of the green. And this way we could see what it looks like with different colors. But I do love making things all the same color. Like even my centerpiece over here. I also had one in pink. Okay, so I'm going to go up a size. And it's meant to be because the 4 and the 6 is on the same one. I just don't have an 8-inch size. So I'm going to be guessing for 8 inches. I do have another sizer, but I don't know where it is right now. So you're also going to need one 260 and a scrap piece of 260. We are going to create a raisin, so you just need about this much. You missed the live. You're going to make 3 knots. So I've made my raisin, and I'm going to place it into the 12-inch balloon. Now we're going to take the air out of the 260 and tie it. And now we are going to grab that raisin, that knotted balloon. You want it to be right at the tip. And then you're going to wrap your 260 around it a couple of times. The other end of the 260, wrap it around the opposite direction. And now you're going to tie those ends together. And you want to tie it twice. And you're going to end up with this. And I'm going to use my hand inflator. And we want this one to be 8 inches. My sizer is 8.5, so I'm going to be guesstimating. Let me see. I'm gonna think this is 8 inches. And now you want to take your 260 ends, wrap it around, and tie it around your knot over here. Tricky, the way I was holding it. Try that again. Bigger balloon. That's my start and I'm sticking to it. We got it. Now I'm going to get it a second time. Okay, we are going to do the same thing, but on the other side. That side is usually a lot easier to tie because you're tying it with the other side. Good morning, Yvette. Now we are going to inflate the 5 inches to 4 inches. These are going to be 4 inches. And again, these are Kalisan Mirror Gold. Duplicate, and we're going to need 10 of these in total. Okay, now we have all of our 4-inch duplets. Now we are going to attach them to our purple. I like to try to start in the middle. Sometimes you can push down on your purple balloon. So you're going to add 5 duplets to each half. What I mean by that is the way that you put the 260, that would be 1 half and then your other half. Push that one over there. And we need 2 more on this side. I also push down on the purple as well, if that helps. Now this side decided it wanted to join that half. There we go. So now we have this part done. I think I like it with the purple and gold. And the green is going to make it pop even more. So we're going to add 5 to the other side. one more to add after this one. Okay. She was a struggle, but I got it. And we did it. Now it's time for the green. My absolute favorite in the Kalisan mirror. This one is going to be 6 inches. Much better, I think, doing it with 6 inches. I don't have to squeeze the balloons. We need 5 of these duplets. Let me move these in the way. So I am going to add this to the duplet. Everything might go a little wonky, you could just fix it up so that you have this. Oh, I think this could work for Mardi Gras. I don't know though if it's the right green. Alrighty, you're going to, so we added this duplet to this set. So you're going to skip a set, you'll go here, I'll add in another one. They do get a little wonky, don't worry. They'll all go together after. Work for me now. It would definitely work for Mardi Gras, perfect. So again, I'm going to skip one. And add it there. Okay. We're going to continue adding. I was thinking of maybe doing like a zoom, but I would want it that you guys are showing me yourselves and your stuff on camera. That way it's almost like we are together. And we have one more to add. Oh, I love these colors. Love, love, love. That's going to go right in the center. I think I like this size. Who loves the colors? And I will grab one of the smaller sizes. So even though we just went down or went up one size, look at the difference.